Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've just written this, it's just come through, channelled from Elswither, and it's called Don't Pass Me By. Don't pass me by, my friend, should you see me fall, for I am he that rescued you when the plea for help you called. Don't pass me by, my friend, when all but glimmer of hope be lost. 'Twas I that pulled you from the heap when to the garbage you were tossed. Don't pass me by, my friend, should I lose my head. 'Tis I that hungered to make sure that you were fed. Don't pass me by, my friend, and pretend not to recognise, as I am skilled as the alchemist that sees beyond the lies. Don't pass me by, my friend, because you now wear the crown. You never know who you might need when you're on your way back down. Don't pass me by, my friend, and judge me as of no use. I am now God's most faithful warrior, having transformed whilst in recluse. Don't doubt me of my determination, and my name do not smear. Seeing is believing, and you will believe when I appear. Don't pass me by, my friend, when I offer peace to last, for if you pass up on peace as offering, to the pit of one's own suffering shall you be cast. Don't pass me by, my friend, please, don't pass me by. I think that is so powerful, that is so powerful. When no one knows ever what's going off with another human being, ever. They don't. As I keep batting on about, no one knows what's going off in people's feelings or emotions. But when there are those who take for granted your energy, that's the best way to describe it. When people take for granted your energy, then in my book they don't deserve access to your energy. But that's just my opinion. That's something I've had to learn throughout this life, and it took a long time. Although there are energies that are of a likeness, belonging to us, a similar genre, if you like. So, as an example, with partners of the past, and with cycles that kept recurring until those cycles got broken, as it were. Yeah. We have to learn our self-worth, we have to, without a doubt. And if we've got no self-worth, then, we are open to having our energies, our precious energy, should I say, taken for granted and misused, if you like. when you are on your way up there, should that be your destiny? It's a great saying, is that don't pass me by, my friend. There's two sides to that coin. There's two arguments. There's the for and the against. And I will say, it all depends upon your own boundaries. It all depends upon who you are passing by. You may well have to pass that person by, even if they have helped you in the past, one way or another. And the reason being, you may not resonate anymore. Their energy may not resonate with yours anymore. Whereas at that time when they helped you, you will have been compatible in energy, you know. But as we grow, as we evolve, you know, some don't. And we outgrow that energy. Doesn't make us any better than them, or you know, it doesn't. It doesn't make us any better than them in the eyes of creation. It just means we've learnt to put in place our boundaries, and we're now seeing life through a different lens, as it were. And you know, it's, if you keep eating a meal and that meal loses its flavour, you don't keep eating that meal, do you? You know, if your taste buds change, that's only the same. It really is. It's like we grow, we evolve, and sometimes we grow out of that old version of ourselves, whereas some others don't. You know, doesn't make us a bad person for moving on. Doesn't make them a bad person or expression of consciousness for being exactly where they are, or even though they won't be exactly where they are, but living the life how they were living it sort of 30 years ago, as it were. You know, don't make us a bad person when we don't resonate with that anymore. Seen it throughout life, you know, where once we've been sort of tighter than tight, and then people just move on, they grow, they say their lives change, circumstances change. So, but then the other side of it, like I say, is I don't like the, you know, with that piece that's just been written, the arrogance part of it, as it were, when people judge others as being lesser than when they're not, you know. But I think it's a very good piece that's just come through. Yeah, because I can look at that from each angle, from different perspectives. Yeah, and I totally understand them all. Anyway, that's it for today. Wherever you are in the world, may your perspective be through a clear lens and not a misty one. Take care.